What is up, everybody? How's it going? Welcome to Saturday. Good to see some folks in here. How are we all doing today? Joe was first in the house. Then Kirby. Hey, Kirby, good to see you, man. Rodrigo, thank you, sir. Mr. Mike Newland's in the house. What's up, Mike? How you doing, man? Good thing. Thank you for being here. The Dollar Man has made his presence known. What is going on? Good to see you, sir. Aloha, Danica. What's up, Garrett? Good to see you. Stan the man, Stan the credit frog is in the house. Love it when the big guys are in here. What's up, Stan? Thank you for the shout out earlier today. Your stream was awesome. Uh, Someday I hope to be as professional as you, man. Your streams are always crisp and tight. I'm not quite there yet. Frugal Dad is in the house. Good to see you, sir. I know Frugal Dad comments on almost all my videos, or probably all my videos. So I appreciate you watching everything. Thank you, Eddie. What's up, man? Good to see you, man. Maiden for the win. Yep, Maiden in the background always. Mr. Dugras is here as well. What is it, Dugras? Good to see you. Nice live this morning. Kirby says, currently drying my socks and shoes after getting absolutely poured on my way to grab my rental car. Yeah, that's happened to me a few times too. And when getting a rental car, happened to me a few times too. And when getting a rental car, that's yeah, it sucks when they don't have covered parking. And sorry, my hair is a mess. Thank goodness I'm getting a haircut Monday. It's way too long. Could be nice break to my 5 hour drive. Ooh, 5 hours. That's not too bad, I guess. Eddie tuning in from Chicago. What is up, Eddie? Yeah, Chicago land. Not been there for a few years. Need to get there. Stan, basically one long live stream this. Yeah, from one person to one person to one person. Yeah, it's one of those Saturdays for sure. Sledge is in the house. What's up, Sledge? The general is in the house. Good to see you, sir. Frugal Dad says I drove with my 17-year-old son yesterday, and he was blasting "Hallowed Be Thy Name." I beamed with pride. Nice. It's awesome, man. Awesome, awesome. Up the irons. Up the irons. Hallowed Be the Name's a one of their best songs. I'd be proud too. Kirby says, Dewgrass to Stan to John. Great way to spend my travel Saturday. Man, to be included in that, I don't know. I'm following two titans. I don't know. I can't. Yeah, it's I don't know. But I'm glad you all are here. 13 people, 14 people in now. Hit that like button if you would, please. And he's not far from, yeah, not far. It's about an 8 hour drive to Chicago from Kansas City, or 1 hour flight from KC to O'Hare or Midway. Thought man says, General in the house. Yep, yep. Eddie Wicker Man is my entrance theme. Nah, Wicker Man's a good song too. I like Wicker Man. I don't know. A few people have asked me like what Iron Maiden's my favorite band. I'm trying to think of what my favorite song is, and that's a hard one to answer because there's so many good ones. And I know probably a lot of songs, a lot of people don't know their entire catalog, right? But like I do. But there's some good ones. Man, I had to if someone asked me, I like Wasted Years a lot. That song's got a lot of meaning. But I tell you what, probably probably Alexander the Great. That's probably my favorite Maiden song. So, but then there's so many good ones. Number of the Beast is mine. Says Frugal Dead. Yeah, I love Number of the Beast. It's a good song too. But yeah, uh, or Alexander the Great is probably my favorite. I love Seventh Son of a Seventh Son too. That's a super good song too. Probably a lesser known man. I think. Geez, probably one of their best albums is also. Um, oh, I'm drawing a blank. Oh, good grief, John. This is embarrassing. A Matter of Life and Death. That's what it is. Yeah, A Matter of Life is a great album. Under is underrated album. Chad is in the house. Chad's Money Minutes. Man, so many big guys in here today. Oh, man, I'm loving all this Maiden talk. This is awesome. That's old guys, right? But yeah, I saw them in 24. It was such an awesome show. Man, there's so many people, 13 people in here, 12 likes. Man, I'm loving this. One for one. Let's do this. That's a good return. One for one. Let's do it. Eddie, A Matter of Life and Death top 3 album. Yes. Oh yeah, man, for sure. For sure. That's a very unsung album for sure. Oh man. Wanted to go see, let's see here. I think I only had one question from community posts. Just going back and verifying. Let's see here. Yeah. Yeah, so I had one question from the community post and that came from newer channel member Kirby G. Kirby asks me, "What am I looking forward to most in Iceland?" Um, well, obviously, spending time with my fellow internet spaceship geeks, but I'm really looking forward to just being a tourist for a few days before EVE Online Fan Fest starts. So, I want to see more of Reykjavik. I'm actually going on so it's kind of sponsored by CCP Games, who are the maker of EVE. Um, they're doing one of the events they have are they doing a tour of Western Iceland for like an entire day from like 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. So there's like some hiking involved around some waterfalls. There's a soak in the thermal pool. There's a lunch somewhere as well. Just seeing more of the country, just seeing more of the landscape is so I'm looking forward to being a tourist as much as I am hanging around my other computer internet spaceship nerds. So I'm looking forward to it all, man. I can't wait. Looking forward to the Delta One Lounge in JFK. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Let's see here. Ron Byrne. Hey Ron, good to see you, sir. Thank you for being here as usual. Chad's here. Yep. Sledge is here. The general's here. Sledge and Chad are a couple of the titans for sure. Eddie, I was listening to that at the gym this morning. Nice. Yeah, that's a great album to listen to at the gym. I've listened to it a few times. Kirby G, I love a full day tour. Makes the travel day so much easier. Yeah, yeah. Because that's going to be on. I think it's on Wednesday of that week. So because I land in Reykjavik on Monday morning, and then I get there about mid morning, and then by the time I get into Reykjavik, because I'm not getting a rental car this time either. I did not get one first time. I'm not getting one this time either. But I land because I'll take the bus from like I did last time. Take the bus from Keflavik to Reykjavik. That'll be because everything I want to do is like within walking distance. My hotel is within walking distance of Harpa Concert Hall. So, and the things I want to see around Reykjavik are easily accessible on foot. Although I might take a scooter this time too. They have electric scooters that are really popular there. There's actually lanes on the streets in Reykjavik that are dedicated to scooters. So I might do a scooter a couple of times or two, so if I don't fall and bust a hip or something. Um, but everything's like easily accessible by foot. So, and then the day tour will be on Wednesday of that. But I'll probably just probably get to Reykjavik around noon, and I won't be able to check into the hotel for a couple of hours. So I'll just take my bags there. They'll take them behind the counter and watch them, and then go eat or something, then come back and check in, get situated in a hotel room, and then Tuesday will just be a day of milling around Reykjavik, just doing different things. Going to try to maybe do a live stream one day, it might be Tuesday, just it might be a walking, "Hey, guys, you know, here I am. Here's what I'm doing." So, might try to squeeze one in then on Tuesday, maybe. That'll just be a full day of walking around, taking everything in. So, Wednesday's the full tour, the full day of tour. The full tour day, I can't talk all of a sudden. And then Fan Fest starts on Thursday. Joe Barretto is in the house. Hello, Papa. How are you? Hi, hi, Poppy. Hoping the trip is everything you have dreamed about. I'm hoping so. I think it's going to be awesome. I'm really looking forward to it. Cannot wait. I've been like chomping at the bit. What is so crazy? I don't know if you guys have noticed the same thing about travel like I have. Um, but I've noticed that you book something right and you're thinking, man, that's like months away. You're like bummed out about it. You're like, okay, I can't wait to go, but it's like 9 months away. And man, the older you get, the faster time flies. And all of a sudden it's like 7 days away. It's like, holy crap, where'd the time go? It's just crazy. It's just crazy how much time flies by. It does, but it doesn't. It's you're like counting down the days. You're like, come on, man, come on. It's like, 60 days away, then 59 and 58. Then you blink your eyes a couple times and it's, less than a week away. So Stan says, what's the process of getting into the hot springs? Is it pretty easy? So Stan, so yeah, so it's you get there, you check in. I think it's a lot of I mean, they all charge, right? They charge a fee. A lot of times they require a shower before you get in. Not sure why. I've never gotten an answer about why they require a shower before you get in and out or before you get into them. I don't know if this one does. This one I'm going to is on the tour itself, but it's pretty easy. You just go in and then you dress for the part, swim trunks and whatnot, and then yeah, you just get into the thermal pool. I don't know if this one has. I think they have a bar as well, possibly. So, but yeah, Stan, it's pretty easy. It's not a big deal. And it's kind of like, I'm a bigger guy. So Stan, I'm a bigger guy, right? I'm a lot less of a bigger guy than I used to be. Got lost a lot of weight. But it's like I kind of worried about, well, I'm a bigger guy who's going to want to see my gut, you know? But it's like no one gives a crap. They're all there to enjoy the scenery and to enjoy the water and whatnot. So it's like I just don't care. It's like whatever it is. I'm there to enjoy the time. Apex says driving down to Hollister, but streaming your live down the road. Man, thank you, Ernest. Apex is Ernest. I appreciate you, sir. We still need to talk. I haven't forgotten. It's just adulting's been really busy lately. So yes, we definitely need to talk. Joe, buy a shot on me, 9.99 super chat. Man, thank you, Joe. That means a lot. I will I will buy a shot or two and I will make sure I send pictures or post pictures of what I buy. So thank you so much. That means a lot. Thank you. Ron Byrne. Listening while I'm looking for a TV on shopping portals and checking for Apple deals for a new iPad. Wow, you're getting ready to spend some money, my friend. Trying to figure out the double dipping. Ooh, yeah, Rakuten hopefully comes into play. I don't know. I'm not sure. I saw some weird deals of not weird deals, but I saw some deals in well, I say deals. Um I wanted to say it was City. I want to say City was pushing redeeming points for Apple products a couple of times over the last couple of weeks in my email. So I don't know what kind of deals there are, but yeah, you're getting ready to spend some money. Kirby G, long days, short years. Yeah. Yep. Joe. Juan Meow Mix is in the house. Hey Juan, good to see you, man. Glad to see you here. I think I missed your hello message earlier. Glad you're here. Yep. I have to do a waper for Joe. Waper for the super chat. So kind, man. Kirby says, when you get back from Iceland, I'll need your computer expertise as I'm looking to get a very nice gaming PC work from home setup. Ready to spend a pretty penny. All right, man. That's cool. Yeah, dude. I mean, I'm a computer geek. So I think I've built 10 or 12 rigs for myself personally over the years, like, almost all gaming rigs. I've built a couple of machines for other people, so, yeah, man, I'm glad to help however I can, whether it's build one from scratch or it's, maybe building or maybe buying one from a boutique. There's a couple of good boutiques I can refer you to as well, but, yeah, we can talk options, dude, for sure. Xavier, man, dude, thank you, sir. That means a lot. 9.99 super chat. Thank you. That's so kind of you. Thank you. Juan says, "Always good to see you, John." Thank you, Juan. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate, all the times you watch my content and make comments. There's been a few videos where you've made me think about things because you present a different point of view, and I appreciate that. Thank you. Rushlock Media, Rushlock, how you doing, sir? Good to see you here, Rush. Rush is one of my Eve buddies. Rush also has a YouTube channel. It's geared toward if any of you guys are like into like comics or collectibles and that kind of stuff, like Rush is a great channel. Rush is a big let's say comic guy, but also like very big into Legos, very big into like X-Men and that kind of thing. He also has stuff on Eve as well, but Rush is like the consummate nerd geek. So but Rush is actually, I think I've said this before, but Rush actually was very instrumental in me getting into my better health journey. So Rush's friendship means a lot. So good to see you here, man. I think you're probably getting ready for wrestling tonight, aren't you? I think this is a wrestling day on TV, I believe. So yeah, so if anybody's got any other questions for me, let me know. Like I said, I don't think I only saw one from Xavier or from Kirby G. So Rush says, "Yep, NXT PPL on now." Oh, okay. WrestleMania is tonight and tomorrow night. Gotcha. Gotcha. I thought you said in your stream the other day it was a big weekend for wrestling. So yep, you're gonna have a busy there's the 3 days of no leaving home. Now I get it. Ah, let's see here. Yeah, so Iceland's coming up uh next week. Also a Rush. I ended up working out yesterday. I mean, you gotta do it, right? I mean, I'm gonna try to go after the stream today, so gotta get out of the house, gotta work out, gotta keep the momentum going. Consistency. That's what I've learned is consistency. Frugal Dad says it's basketball playoffs tonight. Go Knicks. You know what? I'm not a big NBA guy, Frugal Dad. For one thing, there's no NBA team in Kansas City, right? So there's that, but just never been a big basketball fan. I guess I guess when they were really good, and this was kind of more toward when I was a kid, but I guess I followed the Spurs because I liked David Robinson a lot back in the day. So like he would seem to be like a really nice guy, really just chill, went about his business, never got into trouble, all that kind of stuff. And then just kind of, I just kind of gravitated toward the Spurs. I think the Spurs were good for so long too. Let's see here. Ron Byrne, are you more of a Royals or Chiefs fan? I'm a Chiefs fan. I mean, I like baseball, um, but so I grew up in the middle of Missouri, but um, Chiefs. I was a Chiefs fan since I was a kid, but as a kid with baseball, I've been a Cardinals fan. I grew up listening to Cardinal baseball games on the radio. So I'm a Cardinals fan. I know that's weird, but that's what I did. I listened to Cardinal games on the radio as a kid. So my first baseball game ever was at Old Bush Stadium in St. Louis, and I was in awe that I was actually there at this game. So yeah, I'm a Cardinals guy. Frugal Dad. I met David Robinson at the airport. Dude was huge, but really nice. Yeah, I never met him, but he always seemed like he was a nice guy, and like I say, he was never in trouble, never no controversies, no, no there was no off the court weirdness about him. He was just seemed like a good guy. Maybe being, Naval Academy too could have probably helped it with that too. So let's see here. Polygraph zone. Oh man, thank you. 4.99 super chat, man. Thank you. That's very kind of you. That means a lot. Thank you very much. See your Cardinal Kirby. Cardinals are the much better team historically, so you picked right. Well, yeah, historically, yeah, the last few years have been a little rough, but I mean, teams are going to ebb and flow, right? They're going to be good for a while, then they're going to go down. They're going to be good. No, they'll come back up. They'll come back at some point. So they are, yeah, they have the most World Series wins next to the Yankees. They're second in World Series wins. So let's see your Polygraph Zone. Strategically, do you think there could be an advantage to canceling my Discover card before the merger with C1? C1's Capital One for those that don't know. Related to sign up bonus. I don't like. What do you think of Polygraph? I'm not sure what the question is. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe not get on C1's books. Oh, so are you thinking of canceling it before the merger goes through so that if you're trying to get Capital One welcome offers, then it looks like you're a brand new customer? Is that what you're thinking? Kirby G says, personally, I would not speculatively cancel a card. Yeah, I don't know that Discover is going to punish you, or that Capital One would punish you for having a Discover card already. As far as if you're looking at welcome offers with them, I mean, that'd be really weird, right? So like if they merge with another bank, they take on all those customers, and then they punish you for having a card. I mean, I guess they could do that, but that would be so odd. And they would, if they did that and they started to just deny people, like that would put them in a bad light. I don't see them doing that. Yeah, I don't know that I would cancel. I would think I would keep your Discover card. I mean, if you're getting use out of it, like I would keep it. I don't see them. I don't see them doing that. New again. I encourage you. Keys can be made to do so for Barclays for cards going to City. Hey, New again. I don't think I've seen you here before, but good to see you. For yeah, Barclays and City are a whole different story. Kirby G, it'll be a while before the merger is officially gone through, so you have a decent amount of time. Yeah, that's probably not gonna be till what, 2026 probably? Maybe end of the year, but probably 2026. Kirby says, well, I assume the Barclays AA cards, American Airlines card will turn into other Barclays cards, not become City AA cards. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting, Kirby. I don't know. I mean, I'm not an American guy. I don't have any American cards, so no experience with that, but it's gonna be interesting to see what they will do with that. I could see Barclays. I could see those cards being just made into other Barclays cards. Who now with Barclays kind of crazy portfolio? I'm not sure what they would end up being, but that would be interesting that they would make them City AA cards. But who knows? New again, John. I've posted before, but no. Oh, okay. All right. I know sometimes names are like YouTube is weird because you'll see like someone's name, but then you go and but then when I go to like reply to comments and stuff, it's like a whole different name um, recognition or something for some reason. So, but good to see you here. Thank you. Thank you for being here at the live. I appreciate it. Just thinking about Cap One bucket model. Oh, okay. Gu- I'm going to say Gumbo. Good to see you here. Thank you. I thought City was buying the Barclays A portfolio. Ye- Yeah, I mean, if they're buying it, I can see them. It makes. I don't know. I don't know the whole situation with them. I don't know if they would convert those cards to City AA cards or not. Yeah, Kirby channel name, display name. Yep, yep. I had to change it because it used to be some random thing and people couldn't tell my comments were from. Yeah, yep, yeah. That's what it is. Yeah, I don't know. That's a great question with City AA. I know everybody's chomping at the bit with the possibilities of what City is going to do, especially with AA. Well, point transfer opportunities. You know, are there going to be opportunities to transfer and whatnot? So it's going to be interesting to see. I know a lot of people are really curious about it. 31 people watching. So glad you all are here. 19 likes. Hit that like button if you have not already done so. Please. I appreciate it. Polygraph Zone says just an FYI for another Iceland man. Not sure if you touched on this yet, but I saw can now book Iceland Air with JetBlue points. Yes, I saw that too. Polygraph. They are a partner. Iceland Air is kind of a weird. They're kind of in a weird spot, right? They're not really. They're not part of any alliance at all. Period. But they are partners with some airlines. Like I saw JetBlue. They're partners with several airlines I've never heard of before. But they're also partners with Alaska Air. So I know, but with Alaska Air, what really turned me off to that opportunity was you cannot book their premium economy flights with Alaska Air Miles. They don't have that enabled. So it's like, yeah, I'm not flying economy. So it kind of turned me off. But yeah, I saw that JetBlue, they're partnered with JetBlue too. Mike Newland. Mike asked me, when you go on vacation, how's that going to affect your trifecta challenge and spending? Well, that's a great question. I actually just recorded the results of the city trifecta spend that I did in March. I did that this earlier this morning. That'll be coming out. Probably release that one tomorrow. That'll probably be the video I release tomorrow. That Yeah, I'm not quite sure how to approach this yet, Mike. Because with traveling to Iceland, well, too, I have right now. I'm working on the upgrade offer that I took for the going from the green card to the gold card, right? Then I uh also got the platinum card offer as well for my second platinum card here. So I have that spend requirement as well. So uh, I was probably pausing it until I'm back home in May. I don't have any travel or anything happening in May. But then in June it picks up. It picks up a lot for the rest of the year. Um, I'm pausing it probably until May, and then in May I'll pick it back up again. That's a great question, though. Polygraph says JetBlue top tier card still garbage. Yeah, that card's weird. I don't know. You know what? There's also not a lot of JetBlue flights out of Kansas City either. So, but being able to use JetBlue points, like it'd be like a smash and grab, right? If I get a JetBlue card for a bunch of points, then you book them with Iceland Air. So I am flying Iceland Air back from Iceland on this trip. So flying Iceland Air from Keflavik back to JFK in their premium, I guess their version of premium economy. It's like whatever their version of Delta's premium economy. So, but I'll also be visiting my ticket allows me access to the Saga Lounge. For those that don't know what Saga Lounges are, and I know Polygraph does, but Saga Lounges are basically Iceland Air's lounge network that they have. So I'll definitely be visiting that at the airport. Yep, Saga class. Yep. Polygraphs got it right. And it's here, David. Good to see you here, David. In a one player mode, limited spend, do you think it's smart to just use one ecosystem to accumulate the most points instead of diversifying? I would think so. Here's my answer to that question, David. I think if you are loyal to an ecosystem and you have the ability to, for lack of a better term, I'm going to say, if you have the ability to churn, if you're an ecosystem that you can churn cards and just keep getting points all the time, I don't see a problem with that. I would make sure though that it's an ecosystem that you get the most value from, for sure. So if you pick one that you're loyal to, like making sure you're getting the most value from that ecosystem. But I think it only makes sense, especially if you're one player mode like I am. Um, if you're able to churn cards out and just keep working offers, then I think that would be the in my mind the only viable option for sticking with one ecosystem. Obviously, MX has the most transfer partners of any ecosystem, so there's that. But I mean, Chase and City have a lot of transfer partners too. I think Capital One does too, for that matter. But MX has the most. Mike with What's the Points? Hey man, how you doing, dude? Yo, John. Hey everyone. How was Iceland? Did you go back again? So nope. It's I'm going back on. I'm flying out next Sunday, Mike, the 27th. Eddie says, "Are you going to get the Alaska Premier card when it launches this summer? I'm still torn on whether I should upgrade to the Delta Reserve as I like my current card setup." And Eddie, if I got the Alaska Premium card that comes out, it would be a point grab. I mean, I don't. There's not a lot of flights from Kansas City to anywhere on Alaska Air. There's like two or three a day, and it's to Seattle, which would be okay, but it's just not. I'm not flying to Seattle all the time, and I'm not. It'd be a point grab. It'd be a smash and grab if I did do that, but I don't know. We'll see. If it's got a great offer, I would get it for that, because those points would come in handy for some Asia trips that I want to take coming up. Kirby says, "If the player one, I have my main set up, and now I upgrade offers sub hunt." Yep. I think everybody should get the cards that you want to get, that as obviously you want welcome offers, right? So I think you should. This is just me, and this is not what I did, because when I first started getting credit cards again in 2017, I was cash back. I was looking to just get credit, and I was cash back guy. Wasn't thinking about traveling at all. So I was accumulating cash back cards. But I think now knowing what I know now, and that's enough to fill a thimble halfway full. I would get the cards that I want for my core setup first. That I know, like it's like, okay, I want these, 3, 4, 5 cards, whatever it is, for all of my normal daily life stuff, and then you get those in place, and then you start getting subs, you know, however wherever you want to get them from, but you have your core setup in place already. David, hoping to visit Iceland again, relocating to the New York area, which will make it easier. Thanks for the Iceland content. Man, you're welcome, David. I'm very glad you're finding benefit in that. Like I said, I'm going again on the 27th. I come back on the 4th. I'm definitely going to post some stuff while I'm there as much as I can. I'm thinking about doing a short live from there. Not sure about that yet, but I will definitely be having a lot of content whenever I come back from Iceland. So stay tuned. So yeah, I'm glad you're finding value, man. Thank you. Memphis Mike. Good afternoon, John. Memphis Mike. How you doing, sir? Good to see you, man. Apologies for the late arrival, but I made it. I hope all is well. Never late, my friend. You're here when you're meant to be here. It's all good. You're here now. It's all that matters. 38 people, 23 likes. I love this. Good to see you guys here. Holy crap, Chad. For the Iceland Fund. That's awesome, man. Thank you, Chad. That means a lot. Man, good stuff, Chad. Chad's my guy. Chad's the reason why I started doing YouTube. So it means a lot, sir. Thank you. What's the points, Mike? Finally, 6 months away from 524. So many temptations, though. There's a lot of good cards out there right now, a lot of good offers for sure. I can, man, gardening's hard, Mike. I can only, yeah. But if you have it, but here's the thing: if you have a goal, if your goal is I need slash want a specific card in a specific ecosystem, then you kind of don't have a choice. If that's your end game, not end game, but if that's your thing that you want to do, that's the goal. So, Rodrigo, what's the points? I need your advice, travel tips on traveling to Lisbon, Portugal. Nice. Yeah. YouTube experiment. Hey, Jesse, good to see you, man. Thanks for being here. Enjoy Iceland. I'm going to do my best to enjoy Iceland, man. I cannot wait. Actually, and this is going to be a great trip, but the big one is in October to Iceland. It's where I'm doing, well, if you probably saw the video though, I'm going to do the Ring Road drive. So I'll be there for probably for a couple of weeks. That's going to be the big one. Yeah. Be ready for a barrage of 10,000 pictures and 100 videos. Oh man, the Dollar Man, 9.99 super chat. Have to drop out, but y'all have a great Easter weekend for Iceland fun. Man, Dollar Man, you're the 9.99 man. Thank you, sir. That means a lot. Thank you so much. Hope you have a great Easter too. Thank you. I know this is Easter weekend, so seeing 37 of you guys in here right now means a lot on Easter weekend. So have a great Easter, sir. Kirby G, I need the ISG card because I want it. Yep. Yeah, we talked about that, man. Yeah, I know that I know so many people are tempted by that CSP offer right now, the 100K CSP offer. And I mean, I've had the CSP for, I guess I'm going on, this is my third year of holding it now. It was the very first card I got when I decided I wanted to travel. That offer, that's if I did not have the CSP right now, I would jump all over that offer. Even though I'm not a chase guy per se, I'm not a UR point guy per se, but UR points have come in pretty handy lately. If you see my last couple of videos, so I'd be all over that in a heartbeat. Kirby, but the CSP, yes. Eddie, hey John, do you think when the new platinum refresh happens that they will make it an official travel card? 5x airfare, 5x transit, 5x gas. Oh, geez, no. That dude, I'd be willing to bet a year's salary that will not happen. I'm extremely confident. I would bet a year's salary that's not going to happen. I could see them tweaking maybe an earning structure a tiny bit. There's no way in Hades they're doing that. Hey, Wong Wei Travels is here. Michael, what's up, man? How you doing, dude? Good to see you. Wow, Iceland 2 times in 1 year. Not yep. 2 times in 1 year, man. Cannot wait for either one of those trips, man. I'm so glad the first one is very imminent. Yeah, then sprinkle in if you guys haven't seen my newest video yet, then sprinkle in France out of the blue unexpectedly on a whim for in July. So, yeah, crazy, man. What's the points? Mike says I'm with Kirby. I want a second IHG card. Yeah, IHG might be down. If I did ISG, it'd be down the road yet. Polygraph Zone added one more subscriber. My daughter, who is another Iceland lover, just joined. Wow, man. Thank you. Tell her I said thank you. I don't know your daughter, but tell her I said thank you. Another Iceland enthusiast. That's awesome. Thank you. Eddie, a $5 super sticker. Man, thank you, dude. That means a lot, man. Thank you, Eddie. Eddie's my guy. Very cool, man. That means a lot. Thank you. Kirby G, I'm not a Chase guy, but they have some solid co-branded cards that make it hard to lol 24 like I want to. Yeah, they do have some they have some good cards. You know, like I said, I'm not the biggest Chase fan, but they have some good cards out there. I If there was one co-branded card that I would want in my arsenal at some point, I think it'd be the Aeroplan card, but that ain't happening anytime soon, so YouTube Experience Jesse, I like Chase ecosystem, but doing other subs at the moment. Yep. Hey, man, in Jesse, that's kind of the point, right? Because a lot of these banks, Amex, uh, Chase, City, Capital One, add in Wells Fargo, although to a much lesser degree, they have a lot of the same transfer partners. So especially if you are really into one transfer partner, and right now I've gotten the most value from Flying Blue uh, currently in my very young, uh, short in tenure travel journey thus far. Um, like you can get a crap ton of points and use them for one transfer partner if you wanted to, if you're finding the value there. Eddie, Amex should do that. They're not going to do. They should. That'd be awesome. Now, if the only way I'd see them doing that is if they're raising the annual fee to like $1,000 a year. But there's no way they're doing that. I Year salary, man. I would bet a year salary. Michael, John, Iceland equals Wong, Japan. Yeah. Yes, exactly, Michael. That is the spot on comparison. Yep, for sure. Japan's on the list. I don't know. I keep sporadically looking, and I know you can't do that with Japan. Keep sporadically looking um for deals on JAL or ANA, but I know I need to get more in tune and more focused on that, but probably not for a little bit yet. I've got a lot of stuff going on this year, travel wise. So, but yeah, I need to do that. Japan's definitely on the list for sure. David Vajeo says, hope I pronounced the last name right. Vajeo, I think so. Dugaz has tempted me to get the Aeroplan pay yourself back. Yep. What are your thoughts on that strategy? Man, to it, Dugras, I don't know if he's still here or not. He was here earlier, but man, he gets a lot of value from that pay yourself back. I mean, he's got that fine tuned for his use case. I would say it's a strong proposition if you can utilize it like he does, and you want to utilize it in that way. Um, why not? And it's not a bad earning card either. Eddie says, or make at the minimum, make all non-category spend 2x less or the BBP over Venture X. Yeah, I don't see them doing it at 2x catch all either. I mean, if they raise the annual fee to $1,000 a year, I could see them making it 2x, but I still doubt it. I highly doubt it. What they're going to do is if they do raise the annual fee on the platinum card, they're going to add credits. So they're going to add either they will add a credit, maybe like on the business card, like the Hilton credit, or the current credits that are there, they will expand them and make them more. That's just my 2 cents. So what do I know? A pure guess. YouTube experiment. Jesse says working on MX Green Sub and US Bank Altitude Connect at the moment. Nice. Those are two great solid cards, man. Met the sub spend with MX BBP recently. Nice. I I love the Blue Business Plus card. It's such a solid card. 2x and everything. Those are some great cards, Jesse. Jesse, did you find an elevated offer on the green, or was it the 40K? What's the point? Still seeing good saver awards on Air France? Or a question: are you still seeing frequent miler? Have seen a lot fewer recently. Yeah, I don't know. I'm only looking for business class flights, so I don't know. I've not looked at all price points, Mike. I If you look out further though, there's been a lot of what I think are good business class Air France flights. So I'm looking forward to it. I've never flown Air France, so this will be my first time. Looking forward to that. I think that's gonna be a nice treat for me for my birthday. So in July. Mike Newland, what kind of weather are you expecting for your vacation? Okay, great question, Mike. So in Iceland this time of year, the high temperatures are so first of all, Iceland temperatures do not vary much. Like day to day, they don't vary much at all. This time of year, it'll be between 45 and 50 degrees during the day, every day. And at night, it'll be 40. So um, it'll be rain. It'll be rain for a little bit, then it'll be blue skies, and it'll be rainy again. It's just typical Iceland weather. So yeah, it's not going to be warm. It's going to be like 45 to 50 every day. Let's see here, Eddie. Wait till ANA is 3-1 MR points, which I'm ready for. That'd be nice. Yeah, I would jump all over that because I definitely want to do ANA. Seeing One Way Travels videos on ANA, like yeah, I'd definitely do that. I'd jump on that. ANA is definitely a product I want to fly, and JAL for that matter. My oh, Michael One Way Travel says sad to hear that JAL was a CC partner of Built today, and it might be pulled out now. Oh, I didn't. I saw someone comment about JAL becoming a partner with Built, but now you're saying they're going to reverse that, Michael? Huh. Ron Bird, I'm doing the Aeroplan. Pay yourself back for specific items on a vacation example: subways, trains, ferries, independent hotels that don't show up in portals. Nice, Ron. That's a really nice feature of that card that you can do, especially with hotels. Like I know Dugras, if he's still here, I know he preaches the Aeroplan card uh, uh, gospel. So I did not know you could do hotels though either. That's interesting. I have to talk to you more about that, Ron. That's a great that pay yourself back is a strong feature. Eddie, I mean like, yeah. Oh good man. Kirby G, Amex will never give the plat a 2x catch all. Nope. Credits and multipliers to Amex. Yeah, I would bet a year's salary that will not happen. Jesse, YouTube experience, just standard offer, wanted to get into the MR ecosystem. Well, for your first car, that's the proper way to do it. Green, gold, and if you want to get platinum later on. So that's a great way to do it. David William, 50 degrees every day. Have fun on your trip. Thank you, man. I'm looking forward to it and glad to see you here too. Thank you for being here. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm chomping at the bit. Probably think I've gone over my checklist like 4 times now. Let's see your YouTube experiment. Jesse, I'll get the gold eventually, but probably will take at least 6 months. Need to focus on US Bank than Green, as Green has longer time frame. So, yep, yeah, man. Totally understand that. Got to be strategic and take your time, right? Unless you have just stupid spend, you can do 6 subs at the same time, which I don't. So, Joe Barretto, forget the weather, just enjoy yourself. Yep. Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm not like when I was there in September of 23, it was one day was in the 40s, the rest of the time it was 50 every day. This was in toward the end of September of 23. So yeah, that's what windbreakers are for. That's what waterproof jackets are for. That's what I have waterproof pants. That yeah, I'm not worried about it at all. Dress for the occasion, stay warm, enjoy the scenery. Joe's exactly right. Rodrigo Mendez is all of the credit card YouTube set on only taking business class seats. I'm okay with economy most of the time. I just don't like using almost all my welcome bonus on one plane ride. That's a great question, Rodrigo. That's a really good question. I would say that that is a gigantic focus of credit card YouTube. Um, I will say this though, I think that for the most part, it's mostly people that are single and or maybe have a significant other that are doing that. I don't see a whole lot of people with kids and all that are doing that because it is expensive. It's a lot of points. Um, I think you're right though. I think that the mindset is, you see all these different, videos on, oh, I flew Emirates to, you know, the Maldives and did, so on and so on. For me though, Rodrigo, I will say this. For me, I'm at a point in my life where I want more elevated experiences when traveling. And for one thing, another thing too is I'm a big guy, right? So I'm 6 foot. I At my worst health, I was at 400 pounds. I've lost 120 pounds since then. So I'm a lot healthier, a lot better. I'm a lot more physical now. So I'm in much better health, but my legs are long. I cannot sit in economy. Like even on Delta, I cannot sit in economy because my knees are literally into the seat tray of the seat in front of me. So I can't do it. So and even Comfort Plus is questionable. At least with Comfort Plus, my knees are about 2 inches away from the seat tray in front of me. So there's room there. So it's doable. But my legs are so long, I got to be comfortable. I have to have the leg room. I've flown economy, most of my younger life when I did travel. It's just I can't do it anymore. But that's a great question. And you are whoa, just shook my table, sorry. You're right. YouTube experience. I would have just about an Apple computer for the US Bank sub, but they gave me a joke of a credit limit. So I'm putting lots of small everyday daily trend. Yep. Hey, Jesse, it all adds up, right? I mean, for that US Bank card, yeah, $5 here, $7 here, whatever it is, streaming services for a little bit, whatever it is, it all adds up and you'll hit it quick. Yeah, the US Bank credit limits are kind of weird. So, so I'll tell you this, Jesse, on my Cash Plus card that I've had for like, geez, like 6 years now, 5 years now. They gave me a fifth. No, they gave me a $1,500 credit limit on this card. They've increased it once to $2,000, and that's all there is to it. Like $2,000, which okay, I'm fine with because I don't use it for anything other than my utilities. So I'm okay with that. But I was like, come on. Now, when I got my Business Altitude Connect card from US Bank, they gave me a $10,000 limit on this card. And then when I got my Altitude Reserve, basically on the day that the Altitude Reserve disappeared, they gave me a $17,000 limit on this card. So, but yeah, they're kind of a joke with some of their credit limits. I just want to call out someone real quick here, Mike Newland. Mike, oh man, dude, $50 super chat. Man, very kind, Mike. Thank you. That means a lot. Enjoy your vacation. Cherish the time you have for a mental break, and treat yourself like you would want to be treated. Yeah, man, exactly. Like I said to Rodrigo a little bit ago, like I'm at a point in life where it's all about elevated experiences, and not because I'm cocky, not because I'm arrogant, not because I think I'm someone special. I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy in the Midwest doing a thing, and it's just life's too short. We're not guaranteed tomorrow. We're just not. So it's all about taking care of yourself and doing the things that you want to do if you can do them. So 100%. Thank you, Mike. That's super generous, man. Super generous. Thank you. Oh, Kirby says time to drive to dinner. We'll be on audio till you're done. Thanks again for helping the travel day flow better. No problem, man. Glad to do it. Thank you for being here. I really mean it. Yeah, we're coming up on an hour now. 38 people watching, still 27 like, man, this is amazing. Thank you all for being here. Filmo's in the house. You bringing both platies to Iceland? Maybe a separate carry-on. No, I'm not. Although it'd probably be the weight it might cause issues with the weight and balance of the plane. But no, I'm just taking my second one. I'm just taking the one that looks like the kids colored with crayon on it. Since I'm working on the welcome offer on this card, so just taking the one. I thought about something very interesting though. It just popped in my head. Not that it means a whole lot or anything, but I thought, with the limit of lounge visits with Delta on the platinum card, I thought, well, I might max out. I will probably max out the 10 on the platinum card, but now that I've got two, I don't think I'm going to max out. I don't think I'm going to max out 20 Sky Club visits between the two. Bring both platies. You don't have to refuel the plane. YouTube experience, Jesse. I have low spin like you. Yep. Yeah, you meant, but yeah, yeah, I figured that. Yeah, not all of us have, not all of us are putting 50K a month through credit cards. I'm not, so I'm definitely not. So my spend is pretty low. So Michael, one way travels, Rodrigo. I think business class flights is a way to maximize your spend on points. I've flown econ first, business internationally, so the experiences are fun to try out. Yeah, I just know, I just know for my build and knowing how, because my legs are so long, that and knowing that my knees would be in the back of the seat in front of me for 8 hours, I know I would hate myself and everybody else after the flight. So it's like, no, I'm not doing it to myself. What's the points, Michael or Mike? Dude, Mike with the Mega 50. Yeah, Mike Newland, man. Again, the guy just huge supporter. Thank you, sir. That means a ton. That's just that's crazy, but it means a ton. Thank you. David Williams, the exit row is the seat I look for. Yep. I'd rather pay less for that than business first class. Yeah. I have David, it's funny you bring it up because I've flown the exit row once so far in my travels. That was actually in 2019 when I was up at my company's office in Toronto for a week, and I was flying back from Toronto, flying through Minneapolis. And on the flight from Toronto to Minneapolis, I was able to actually get a exit row seat, and it was super nice. It was nice to have that leg room for sure. I don't like the fact that there's no place to put your bag in front of you when you have that. So the only downside is that's the only downside to it. But man, yeah, having the leg room in the exit aisle is nice. Or even in between classes, right? Because I know like on Delta planes, and I'm sure the other airlines do the same thing, but like even between like first class and comfort plus, there's that extra space between those classes. The sucky part is not having access to any digital display in front of you, but that leg room is super nice to have. Ron Burn, I have to go, but send me a message on Discord. Okay, if you want to discuss Aeroplan, pay yourself back more. Yeah, man, for sure. Definitely do that. I won't have that card for for anytime soon, but yeah, like to talk about it more. Like I said, Dugas seems to get a lot of value out of it, and it looks like you do too, man. It looks like you're killing it with that. Pay yourself back. Filmo. Filmo sits up front. I'm big, old, angry. I don't want strangers touching me. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I'm almost trying to think every time I have flown premium economy or even first class, I think every time except for once, I had like a gorgeous lady sitting next to me. So unfortunately, they've all been married. So, but I don't care if she like tries to share the armrest with me. It's fine. Mike, man, again, dude, it's super kind. Thank you. Mike Newland says, what would happen to your current setup if Amex called tomorrow and was closing all your accounts for unknown reasons? I, man, I almost made a bad joke. Sorry. Um, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know what I would do. If they closed all my accounts for no reason and just said, "Yep, we're done with you. Sorry, you're done." I would have to pivot and use the cards that I have, right? Now I don't know how that would affect the welcome offer game because obviously, I'm at 824 now with Chase, so there's no getting into Chase. Um, I could probably pivot and get a couple of US Bank cards maybe, or maybe another Citibank. It may push me into like looking more at Bank of America or I know Capital One won't have me. I checked with their little pre-approval checker, like I think it was last week, and just to see what they would give me, and nothing. Oh, your 815 credit score gives you a Capital One Platinum card. Yeah, thank you. Um, Maybe Barclays at that point, but yeah, it would totally bum me out and kind of screw me over, Mike. That's a great question. Traveling with Lynn. Hey, Lynn, good to see you, man. Thank you. John R. So close to 1,000 stuff. Yeah, early congrat. Well, a little bit off from that yet, unless the number jumped up crazily the last time I looked. But yeah, I'm getting there. Thank you, man. Yep, yep, slow but surely. What's the points, Mike? So the AA shopping game has gotten me to top tier status, trying to decide if I wanted match to United 1K, even though I'd struggled to even meet the silver level for status challenge. Hmm. I know a lot of people, Mike, have gotten some nice rewards from the American Airlines shopping game. Status. Yeah, I don't. Would you want to have higher status with United? I don't know. Would you take advantage of it if you did, if you're able to? I'm sure the spend is kind of crazy. Filmo, Mike. Yeah, Mike. Shh. Don't say that. Filmo. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they may be listening. Yeah, shh. They're probably watching right now. Like, who's this John guy? Why does he have 8 Amex cards? How's that possible? When you do a deep dive into his account, that'd be just my luck. Mike Filmo's World. They said they would close all of yours if you don't post a video soon. Oh, ooh, Filmo. Evidently, Mike has a direct line into someone at Amex. Better get that video done, man. Don't want that account closed. Well, I've been on here for an hour and 2 minutes. You guys are crazy. Still 33 people here. I really appreciate you. I didn't want to go too much over an hour, but give it like 5 more minutes. Yeah, so I guess come up real quick. Like I got the flight to France through Flying Blue. If you hadn't seen that video yet, was poking around on MX point.me and wasn't really looking for anything really in particular, but I've been thinking about France for like over a year and a half, maybe 2 years now. And it's always been on the radar. It's like, yeah, I want to do that. I'll do it at some point, do it at some point. And I just messed around and found that point deal for Air France biz class, for 60,000 flying blue miles. And I thought to myself, well, you came across this deal for a reason and it's right on your birthday. So that was the first time I pulled the trigger on something that I hadn't planned on doing. So now out of the blue, I'm going to France and now I've got to like get on it and get it all planned out of the blue. So kind of freaked out about doing something on a whim. But here we are. So, and it's a place I've wanted to go to. So, yeah, that's gonna be interesting to see. So once I get back from Iceland, it's gonna be horse blinders on, focused on getting France all figured out. So I'm excited. I'm super stoked because my plan is I'm going to be at the Eiffel Tower, looking at the Eiffel Tower on my birthday. So that'll be super cool. Let's see here. Filmo says to Mike, even the ones I opened with fake names. Oh man. And Filmo gets shut down. What's the points? Mike says I've got like 6 UA flights coming up. Oh, okay. I could enjoy the 1K with. Only downside is once you match, that's it for 5. Oh wow, okay. Didn't know that. I've never even looked into like AA or United Airlines status at all. That's good to know. Interesting. Michael said, "One way travel," says France in July or anywhere in the world will be fun. Yep, hot and crowded. Yeah. Well, it's a good thing. A few people have made a comment in my video about, well, make sure you drink a lot of water. It's like, well, I've been drinking a gallon of water a day now for the past couple of years, due to my better health journey and whatnot. And believe me, by the way, drinking a gallon of water a day, like it changes you, it changes your body. Um, so I should be well hydrated in France in the middle of July. So good thing I'm already used to drinking that much water. But yeah, you're right though, Michael. It'll be hot and crowded for sure. Traveling with Lynn, I was gonna go. I want to go to Europe someday, but including France. Yeah, yeah, man, do it. Travel, Lynn, do it, man. Life is short and days are ticking down. Polygraph says, John, have a great trip. When you are in Reykjavik, check out Borg. Yep, Borg Hotel. About 20 years ago, that and the Radisson were the only nice hotels downtown. Yeah, I mean, so I'm staying at Center Hotels. I'm staying at that. I stayed there in 23. I'm staying at the exact same property that I did before in 23. I'm staying at that one again this this trip too. I like it a lot. It's a pretty Spartan property, but I like it. It's got the European feel to it. I just like it. It's just got something about it that I like. And the morning breakfasts were really good. The front desk people were amazing. They were so nice. Um, and a very diverse set of people. It was just very cool. And it happens to be with like a 10-minute walk to the venue where EU Fan Fest is being held at. So yeah, but Borg is on the list. I definitely want to check it out. And I think Polygraph, when I go back in October for the Ring Road Drive, it's that's going to be an interesting planning. So of like planning out where I'm staying at and yeah, all that good stuff. So I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, I'm definitely want to check out the Borg Hotel. Film a better book with a hotel with a good gym. The French food is fire. Yeah. Yeah. I'm looking forward to real French food and a real French girl. What's the point? Speaking of shopping portals and award search tools, points, yeah, now earns 25 miles, $1 on AA and others. Okay. That's not bad. That's a really good if that's the return on spin. That's really good, Mike. Wow. Then Mike Newell says, "Got to step away, everyone. If you celebrate Easter, have a happy Easter." Hey, Mike, you too, man. Have a great Easter. Thank you again for your $50 super chat, man. That's so generous of you. Thank you. Hope you have a great Easter too. Yeah, I know it's Easter weekend, and like I said, probably be here for a couple more minutes, and then we'll probably shut it down here. So just see if anybody has any last second questions or anything. But yes, I've got Iceland coming up imminently in a few days. Then let's say I don't nothing planned in May right now. I get back early May from Iceland. Nothing in May for now. That could change though. Um, then June, planning something for June, but I don't want to talk about it yet because I haven't done it yet. But June is something happening in June most likely. July is France. August is South Dakota and Wyoming. I got that booked for the most part. Need to get one hotel figured out, but South Dakota and Wyoming in August. Then Iceland again in late September. Well, basically into the middle of October. Obviously Puerto Rico in November. I was trying to slip something else in there too in October, November. So working on it. So I'll talk about those when they come to fruition. Filmo, listen, brother, you booked Puerto Rico yet? I'm working on it, Filmo. I'm working on it. I guess got to get the hotel figured out. Flights are figured out. I just got to get the hotel figured out. So at least I got the flights done now, Filmo. So get off my back. um, this has been awesome. I'm so 32 people are still here. 30 likes. Thank you so much. I said, there's like nothing else. I just want to go through the super chats again. You guys have been crazily generous today. You guys are just amazing. Guys, and any ladies that are here, just amazing people. Joe Bredo for his 9.99 super chat. Thank you, Joe. Wepa. My voice is kind of weird today, so I can't do a real. I can't do a real wepa. Xavier for his 9.99. My man. Thank you, Xavier. Man, miss you, dude. We got to get together soon. Very kind. Polygraph Zone 4.99 super chat. Thank you again, sir. That means a lot to me. Chad and his 9.99 for the Iceland fund. Thank you, Chad. That's super kind of you. The Dollar Man too, 9.99. Have to, dropping out, but the Iceland fund. You guys are amazing. Eddie, your $5 super sticker. Thank you, sir. That means a lot to me too. Then Mike and your $50 super chat, man. This crazy. Thank you. That's so generous. Again, thank you. Eddie says, enjoy yourself, my man. Represent Maiden strong in Iceland. Well, there's going to be a few days of Maiden shirts being worn, believe me. And Joshua and G's here. Yo, what's up, Joshua? I was just actually getting ready to shut it down in a minute or two here. So you're I don't normally go too fast or too long. So, oh man, and King Sam's here. What's up, King Sam? You guys are joining in on the tail end here. Wasn't going to go too much longer here, probably a couple more minutes or so. Joshua, hey, right on time before it closes. Yep. Right there, man. There's Maiden for you, Josh. And yeah, Eddie, I'll definitely, there's going to be some Maiden shirts worn in Iceland, believe me. King Sam's in the house here. If anybody's, I'll stick around for a couple more minutes here since a couple of people came in just to see if anybody has any questions or not. But if not, I'll let you guys go. I don't normally stream too long. But yeah, so a lot of travel coming up. Looking forward to it all. Joshua and G, you should give Nightwish and Sabaton a listen while you go to Iceland. So I love Nightwish. Joshua, Nightwish is awesome. Flora Jansen's voice is she's just an angel. She, she's so good. I love her. So I've heard a little bit of Sabaton. I definitely need to listen to more of them for sure. But yeah, Nightwish is a freaking amazing. King Sam, did you see the JEL transfer page? I've heard about it, Sam. I heard something about Built being a transfer partner now. But I haven't looked at it. I've only seen it mentioned a couple times in, I think it was in Dugard's stream this morning, then in Stan's stream too. I saw someone mention it, but I've not seen it yet. I saw before it got pulled. Okay, so someone else mentioned too that it was there and then it wasn't there. So this was on. So I haven't looked at my Built portal yet, so I didn't know if it was mentioned there or not. But so it sounds like it was on JAL's site. Then it sounds like, huh? So I wonder if that was a mistake or is there something coming that that'd be interesting if Built transfers to JAL. That would definitely make if that's true. If it's coming at some point, that would definitely make Built's points more valuable as well. Joshua, Nightwish vocals never disappoint. No, Sparta by Sabaton is a banger. Okay. I've heard a couple of their songs. I just haven't heard much more than that. Also, so many good streams today, and it's the day where seasonal allergies are killing me. Oh man, sorry, Joshua. I luckily, knock on wood, I do not have allergies to anything. Like nothing bothers me. Grass, plants, flowers, tree bark, fall leaves. Like I have allergies to nothing. I have no allergies to food either. Like nothing. I just am not allergic to anything. So I sympathize with the people that suffer from allergies. King Sam, it's just an option built, likely getting announced when the rent day stuff drops. Man, that'd be awesome, dude. That would be an awesome transfer. just man, that'd be like they're adding JAL. That'd be a crazy ad. That would, like I said, that would make built points very valuable, I think, in my opinion. I'm sitting on not a lot, but I'm sitting on quite a few I say quite a few, not I think just over 40,000 right now, I think. So not a lot, but man, if they had if they announced JAL and there was like some mega redemption to I mean, I would do that. I've got a JAL account spun up now just to, because I've been looking for, sort of looking for transfer options to, or, to fly JAL business class to Tokyo. That's definitely on the list. That'd be crazy good, I think. Well, like I said, I don't want to keep you all. Looks like there's not any more comments or questions coming in. So again, I know it's Easter weekend. I appreciate all of you for being here. It means a lot. And thank you for all the super chats. You all are crazy kind and it means a lot. So, I just wanted to talk to you one more time before I go to Iceland. Be expecting Iceland content, probably posting pictures and stuff while I'm there. I might try to do a short live from there. Don't know yet. We'll see. But then when I get back, yeah, be prepared for the onslaught of content. So, but again, I just want to say thank you to everybody so much. It means a lot that you're here. Thank you, Michael. Have fun and safe travels. Yep. Thanks, man. You too. Well, until I'm back from Iceland, take care, everybody. Bye for now.